Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much to my merry band of Hell's Bells, which is just a little name we've kind of given some of my regular commenters, people who comment and subscribe and so on. If you haven't watched me before and you like what you see, then please do subscribe. It really helps with the way YouTube expose the channel and stuff like that. So today I am showing you some shoes by a brand called Vivaia. I think they're Vivaia. I'm going on the fact that Gaia, anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to get straight into an M&Co haul, and that's party wear. And then I've got another Marks and Spencer party wear haul on order, and then I'm also doing some Christmas food prep and some Christmas table prep all this week. All of those videos will be coming out over the next sort of probably 10 days. So in my last video I was a bit stressed. I don't know if you remember, my television had broken, the extractor fan and light above the oven has broken, and I was halfway through cleaning the oven, and should I say it's above the oven? It's above the hood, the hob, the extractor fan, and I was cleaning the oven. I put all the stuff on, and then I had my daughter and her husband and children were coming for dinner, and the day ran away with me, and I was in a bit of a tizzy, really, one way or the other. And then I was doing this big, huge, I won't do it again, it was like this big, well, it was like a leg of beef, but it had this massive bone in the middle, and it said to slow cook it. And so I did, and sure enough, the meat all fell off the bone, and it was very tasty and soft chewy. It wasn't at all chewy, but if I'd have kind of known, I've never cooked it before, and I probably never will again, to be honest. It wasn't really up my street, but I would have done it more like a cassoulet, you know, with beans and maybe some large potatoes in there and stuff towards the end, so it would have kind of soaked up the gravy. But anyway, they enjoyed it. But I thought, oh, I'll do that. I've got cauliflower, broccoli, and I've got some frozen mash, so I'll do the frozen mash. But unbeknownst to me, Sainsbury's had substituted the frozen mash with hash browns, and I didn't have time to do regular mashed potato. I was so annoyed. With Tesco, they give it to you on a piece of paper, and you get a chance to check what they've delivered. But with Sainsbury's, apparently it's my fault because I didn't look at the email that was sent to me earlier in the day. So I won't be using Sainsbury's again for online shopping. Anyway, that's enough about that moaning. But the good thing was that because I was getting so stressed and so behind, Rob actually finished cleaning the oven. So I know he's gone up to Saint standard with a lot of you ladies from buying me that lovely necklace. But I was very relieved, and he did a much better job than me, I have to say, on the oven. But he didn't wear any gloves. He didn't wear any rubber gloves, and you know that stuff is so caustic. And he said later on, he said, I can't really feel the ends of my fingers. I said, well, tonight's the night to do a burglary because you've got no fingerprints left. Honestly, that man. Anyway, let me just show you these shoes. So these are a highly sustainable brand, which is fabulous. As you can see, they say step into conscious comfort. And they contacted me quite a long while ago, actually, and asked me if I'd like to review their shoes, which I was happy to do. And as ever, the first thing I always say is I'll give you an honest review, which they were happy with. And they sent me the shoes, and unfortunately they sent me, I'm a size 39, 6, European 39, English 6. And they sent me an American 6. So I tried to put these shoes on, and I mean, it was like Cinderella. I couldn't just get the front of my feet in. So they had to go back, and then they sent me some new ones. They're the same shoes, just in the correct size. And the interesting thing about this brand is that they're nicely packed. Obviously all paper, all recyclable packaging. Every pair of shoes is made using 6 plastic bottles. So, you know, they are fully sustainable, and they're kind of knitted. Can you see that texture? They've just got that little discreet V on there. And I went for this pair in the 6. They've got a nice soft inner here, and this little kind of fabric bit there. But this isn't the brand's fault, this is my feet. I've got really awkward feet, and my 2 toes next to my big toe are actually longer than my big toe, and so they do pinch me here. But my daughter, not the one who lives locally, the one who lives in London, these, oh, she was delighted. I said, would you like to try these shoes for me? And she's really into recycling and sustainability and all of that stuff. So that's the first pair. They're absolutely lovely, but they just don't suit my feet. They were wide enough, totally wide enough, felt completely comfortable, but it's just where I've got these 2 toes that are longer, and they just pushed them up and they were no good. So that was the first pair. And yeah, so they were actually a 39.5, but they were fine. It's just my feet. It's not the brand, it's my feet. And then this one, I really like these, so I was disappointed. The same thing happened. So again, the whole brand is about sustainability, and beautifully packaged again. And these, I mean, not maybe this time of year, but in the kind of spring, summer, they're so nice. They're kind of, where the other ones were just knitted, these are kind of ribbed, a ribbed finish. And they've got the square toe, but again, they just didn't work with my feet. They've got this lovely padded liner, and they're machine washable. That's what I should say, they're machine washable. So, I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? So they should keep like new for many years. And yeah, so that's the brand. As I say, it's a bit of an unfortunate collaboration in as much as they didn't work for me, but I'm very impressed with the brand, and I think they are a really lovely shoe. So if you want to give those a go, they've got boots on there and stuff. Obviously they've got their more, this has been going on since August, this collaboration, trying to get this up and running. So I just wanted to give them a big shout out, because I think the principle of the brand is marvellous, and it's a jolly good thing to be sustainable and conscientious about all of this stuff. So that's today's kind of sponsored part of the ad chat. What am I talking about? The video. That's the sponsored part of the video. And my daughter Grace is very excited. I'll see her next weekend. She's very excited about getting 2 new pairs of shoes. And if I can, I will photograph or video those and pop it onto Instagram, or put it into my next video or something. So I will let you have the feedback on those, and there'll be a link in the description box. And I think they've given me a 12% discount code, so I will put those in there too. So that's Vivaia, sustainable shoes and footwear. Like I say, I wished I'd got the boots. Boots probably would have been better for me. So I'm going to run on now with the clothes and get changed, and hopefully there'll be some nice outfits. I haven't tried them on. I never tried them on beforehand. So it's kind of a true reflection of how the brand and the items work for me. So I will see you very shortly. This first outfit I put on for you is a skirt and a top, and they're both in size 18, and the skirt was £44 and the top was £39.50, and it's what they call a rainbow sequin, which I don't know if I like or not, to be honest. I mean, it's lovely and obviously very Christmassy. And obviously you could wear them as separates. I haven't got any shapewear on or any tights or anything, which would obviously help around this area, because the bright lights really do kind of emphasize the reflection side of things. I had a friend who was as slim as anything, and on her chart, well, I can't remember if it was her son or daughter's wedding day, she wore an outfit that had a slight sheen in it, and unfortunately the photographer used a flash, and she had like a sticking out tummy in every photograph, and this woman is as slim as anything. But the way the light was bouncing off the outfit, I mean, she must have been so angry with herself when she saw the photographs, because she literally is like a size 10/12, and she had this tummy sticking out in all the photographs, which must have been so galling. But anyway, that's just an aside. So what I'm saying is it doesn't look as bumpy in real life as it does on the camera. I've put my sparkly shoes on for you. These are so nice, these shoes. I'll show you. I got them years ago in Clark's. They've got a built-in platform, so although the heel is probably 3 inches, that's actually only a couple of inches. They're cute, aren't they? They always remind me of like a Cinderella shoe. Not as in Cinderella, but you know, like as in Dandini. Anyway, it's got this ruche sleeve. It's very comfortable, and as I say, it's kind of flexible, having the skirt and the top. But the jury's out for me on this multicoloured look. It looks better on the camera. That element of it looks better than it does in real life. But anyway, so that's outfit number 1. I'll give you one more. This, oh, by the way, the skirt is very kind of straight. It is stretchy, and I probably could have just pulled it on, but it has got a zip, and it's got like a grown-on waistband, as they say. It hasn't got an actual waistband, so it's very comfortable to wear, very easy to wear, and the sizes are exactly as you would imagine. So that's outfit number 1. So outfit number 2, I've teamed up this jumper sweater top with these quite unusual cutouts, which I actually rather like. Very slim fitted, long sleeves, and this was £39. But it feels very nice. It's not going to be natural fibres, but it's viscose, polyester and polyamide, and it's washable at 40. And I put this on with another sequin skirt that is, it's kind of rainbow. And again, it's not kind of a flared one, and it has got a zip in it, but I can't get the zip down. The zip is literally stuck 1 inch down. So I pulled it over my head, and God knows how I'm going to get out of it. It's going to be fun and games. So if I come out covered in sequins next time, you'll know what happened. But I think, you know, I think if you want to wear a sequin skirt and you know, you want to kind of play it down a little bit, then a plain black jumper like this is just the job. I think this is really very nice, this jumper. It's just, you know, it's not cold shoulder, but it's just got that little bit of something, and gives it a different look. So that's outfit number 2. They've got a few sequin skirts on their website. I think the fact that the silver is at my kind of worst part is not ideal. But at the end of the day, I mean, I haven't merged anybody. I've just got a bit of a belly. But, you know, none of us want to highlight that, do we? So I think, you know, the way that that sequin is there is not ideal. But, you know, with a slightly longer top. See, as soon as you hide that bit of sequin, you kind of hide that reflection. Anyway, that's outfit number 2. Hope you like it. Now this time it's a dress, and it's quite unusual actually, because it's called dark pink velvet. I think the background fabric is actually black, but it's got all these little sparkles on it. And it's got this quite attractive sleeve. It's a good length. It's got the little flare at the bottom. You see that? There's nothing to dislike about this dress, but it's not for me. But it's incredibly comfortable. I just pulled it on. Yeah, it's just a pull-on dress. Oh, by the way, I've got the zip undone on that skirt, so I haven't got it on underneath this, in case you're wondering. But it felt like I was actually tearing it. It was awful. I'm so sorry for the poor girls who have to, or boys who have to stitch that sequin fabric. It must be a nightmare. But I mean, this is a kind of an easy dress to wear. It's not over the top, but it gives you that Christmas sparkle. And it is polyester and elastane and wash inside out. So it's easy care, really. Quite fitted. Nothing to dislike or like about it, really. It's just not as nice as some things that I've tried on recently. But if it's your cup of tea, did I tell you how much it is? Don't think I did. Oh, it's only £55. That's really good. They've always got discounts on M & Co. I think yesterday they had 25% off. But like I've said in previous videos, don't delay. If you want something in the Christmas kind of sparkly arena, then order it now. So I've got one more dress and a coat. Final party outfit is this green sequin dress. Do you remember the green sequin skirt I tried on in Marks and Spencer? Green must be a colour this year. And they describe it as a wrap over, but it's not a true wrap. It's got the wrap top, but that's fixed, and then it's got a fixed on skirt. I don't like a true wrap. I feel like they never sort of sit properly. You know, there's always a bit lower and this always gapes and everything. So I think it's a really nice dress. It feels heavy off, but it doesn't feel heavy on, if that makes sense. It's £64. So, you know, you have got your whole outfit there for £64. It's very comfortable and loads of room in the sleeves. It's not skimpy at all. It's got this nice V-neck and it's a good length. A self-tie belt, you could always replace that with a little patent belt or a little silver or gold belt if you so desire, just to highlight your waist. But yeah, I mean, I don't need a sequin dress, so I'm just showing you this. I don't think it's as nice as the silver dress from M&S, but it's a lot of dress for the money. I will say that. I'm just going to slip this coat on. I saw this coat, and as I was ordering, I thought, well, I'll just do it for a bit of fun. So this is animal print. I guess that's leopard, isn't it? And this was £69.50. I did get a discount on all of these, but what's it made from? It's just a dress coat, you know. It's not a warm coat at all. But I just thought it's a bit of fun, really. Polyester acrylic nylon wool, and it's washable, which is a bonus. Sleeves are a good size, fits nicely. This is 18 as usual. So it's just it's what I call a fun coat. You know, if you're going out for lunch or something in the winter, and you I hope that's worked, all that. I didn't have my mic on. And you just want a bit of fun. I mean, it's quite tempting, to be honest. And if it was probably £50, I might go for it just for a fun coat. But it's a little bit too much for a bit of fun, really. But it's nice. It's nice, and it's a good length. And like I say, it's got plenty of room in it. It's really not the slightest bit small. It just comes down just to my knee, and I'm 5'6". I'm just going to show you a coat that I bought maybe last year or the year before. Just, it'll take me 2 seconds. So I'm not going to stop. And you know, it's worth looking around, because I bought this coat a couple of years ago, and I can tell you that every time I wear it, somebody says, "Oh, what a lovely colour," and it is a lovely colour. It's a lovely deep rose pink, and it's a similar, you know, it's not an expensive fabric, but do you know how much this coat was? £23 in Asda, and that's what I call a bargain. So I'm just saying, keep your eyes open wherever you are. There's bargains to be had, and so that's the M&Co selection. So I will just kind of wind up. I hope you've enjoyed that haul. In my haul, I've never thought, oh God, that's pathetic, isn't it? But I do the hauls in my haul, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that and got some inspiration if you haven't already. But a few ladies say, which I think is really lovely, they've said, oh, seeing you try on things makes me go outside my usual comfort zone. And I think we all have a comfort zone, but I just try stuff on and see if it works for me, and if it does, happy days. And if it doesn't, I just take it back. So there's nothing to lose, really. And the other thing I didn't realise is how lucky we are in this country, in the UK, to have so many inexpensive brands on the high street, in the supermarkets and stuff, because it turns out in America and Canada and a lot of Europe, they don't have that kind of access to inexpensive fashion brands, which we're lucky enough to have here. So that's it from me. Like I say, I've got quite a bit coming up, so I hope you'll stay with me and enjoy the next videos that I'm going to make and bring to you. Thanks very much. Bye.